This is the art of cheating. It's been on my recommended for a while. 185K in 12 days? Good heavens. Blast off!
Since the earliest days of civilization, humans have invented games to fill their time.
True.
As games develop, so do rules on how to play them. Dante Alighieri's Divine Comedy is seen by many as one of the greatest works of literature ever
Thought we were talking
written.
about games.
Well, three distinct Dante traveling first through hell,
this did
then
have a game.
purgatory, and finally
There was
into
a game.
paradise. Most
There was a game about
contemporary
Dante's
discussion
Inferno.
of
Hold on.
Dante's work
I know where he's
center
going
around
with
the
this.
first part,
Hold on.
Inferno. Dante's hell has become such a common
See?
depiction that
There's
many
Dante
even
Inferno,
believe it
the game.
constitutes
There's
getting
Dante
worse as he gets
falling
lower
into
and
hell.
lower.
There he goes.
We can view various methods of dirty deeds in competitive games in much the same light, as circles that
What?
continually get lower and lower until we as viewers start to question, is there any competitive integrity left?
Okay. You know what? I'll keep that at the forefront of my mind.
In that same way, we can look at those guilty of unsportsmanship as belonging on our first circle of competitive dishonesty.
Okay.
While every game has rules around what displays of bad conduct are punishable, sometimes even punishments can feel like not enough.
I forgot about this guy breaking all of his rackets so he could not compete anymore.
In baseball,
Yeah.
many hitters have found themselves intentionally hit by a pitch, despite it granting them an automatic walk to first base.
How would the meta change if a hit got you a home run? Like, you get a point. People would just jump in the way, right? Everybody would just try to take the hit constantly. Yeah, okay. You would get a walk-off hit. The game would be in extra innings, bottom of the 10th, that you just get slammed by the ball on purpose. Oh, no. Wait, this is only Circle 1?
If you want to believe some authors, legendary players such as
Bro,
as early
baseball must have been so easy back in the day. Look at this dude run.
as the 40s. If you want
He runs like Shaggy. I would have beat ass on Babe Ruth.
The use of performance-enhancing drugs in the MLB wouldn't become household knowledge until the turn of the century.
Old Navy Splash Landing? What field is this with just water back there? That's awesome. I like that field. That's San Francisco? That's awesome.
Multiple 40 home run seasons and had racked up 400 home runs and 400 stolen bases.
Jesus.
Barry Bonds was walked so often that if he never had a bet, he would still do better than the vast majority of baseball players. Not a joke.
He's the Bowser of the MLB. He's just Bowser. You don't let him hit ever. You just throw it outside. That's all it is.
And Bonds hits one high. It's a deep.
This must have been a
Well, he would
very
eventually-
exciting time to be a baseball fan. It was still baseball. I should curb my enthusiasm a little bit. You're right. Even the most exciting baseball is still baseball.
Something much, much bigger would loom over Bond's career. In 2007,
This is
something
a
much, much bigger would
fucked up cover. Dude, that's so insensitive.
A federal raid on the home of Bond's personal trainer revealed the history of him using these performance-enhancing drugs
Oh,
from
drop the
2001 to
asterisk on him.
2003.
Oh, he didn't know they were steroids. Okay.
Settled in
What
the
the fuck is going on
controversy.
here?
Bond
In the background,
continued
it hits a home run and everybody kayaks to it? Is
to
this
play.
real? Is this what people did? Sailgaters. That's real. I'm gonna be honest. This is so fucking cool. They can't even watch the game. They just hear like a big crack and go like, you gotta hear everybody else going, oh, and you just see something sailing over the wall.
While Bonds was emblematic of the steroid scandals, the trials had revealed that many top-tier players were on the juice.
Not Canseco,
and the idea that
bro.
baseball players could be on steroids
Not
started to
Canseco.
become an
Oh,
open
New York Post at it again. Oh,
secret.
no. Is there juice in fighting games? I guess it's just Adderall, right? What I'm gathering is you need to roid up for Evo. Bro, what if somebody like super fucking jacked up and buff as hell showed up at Evo and just loses first round?
This is where we get into the concept of rigging. Of course, the easiest way to rig a game is only to play against friends as opponents.
Right.
The story
That's
goes,
what we did in Brawl. True. This ran rampant. Mewtwo King would regularly go like Ganon against pretty girls in pools. And so somebody wouldn't make it out because this pretty girl somehow had a 2-0 set win over Mewtwo King. That happened a few times. Not a joke. It happened more often that Vinny did it to me once. Vinny was like a top Game & Watch player. And he played me, and Vinny and I were really cool, and he knew he was top seed anyway, so he just sandbagged against me and gave me a win, so I was top seed in the pool. It happened a lot, man. People just didn't care, I guess. People did care, but what are you going to do about it? Who are you going to complain to back in the old days? It's the Wild West. Oh no, back room. Shut the fuck up. We're playing Mafia. Okay, everybody, heads down. It's night 2. Nobody gives a shit, man.
This is just rumors, and they wouldn't have been dumb enough to get caught doing this.
Yeah, there's no real way to know if somebody's cheating in that way. Like, it happened a lot back in the old days with games, but, like, you can't really, people mess up all the times. They make bad plays or whatever. Hypothetical, Mrs. Doubtfire type situation to get every top player to sandbag against you in doubles. Wait, do you mean like an old lady, grandma kind of deal? I think you'd be better off doing a Bugs Bunny type beat. Oh, boys, can any of you teach me how to down B with Kirby? Oh, I'm so silly. I love Minecraft. I'm gonna pick Steve. Humna, 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 humna. New content idea. Everybody's like, Coney, what are you doing? I'm not Coney. Who's that?
Because every big school has the power to court opponents for their own schedules, paying smaller schools big bucks to just show up and have fun is seen as a sign of goodwill rather than match fixing.
Holy shit. 139-0. But hey, 900K, they popped a bounty. That's a payout. You know what I'm saying? 30-degree difference between the two sidelines. Holy shit. Is it because of the sun?
Have the team they are hosting on the side of the field that gets the most amount of sun. The game was scheduled on the coldest day on record for an Arrowhead Stadium game where the Chiefs play.
Freeze!
Many fans called for the game to be delayed, both for the fans' sake as
That's
well as the
crazy.
players. With news that some of the fans might need to amputate frostbitten digits, it's not hard to see why Miami fans especially would have reason to complain.
Oh my god, dude. That's insane. Oh my god, look at that field. Is this Valorant play of the game?
Sometimes the end result of a game can be determined by random factors from
Yup.
outside of the game.
Damn, that
Such
was a
as
good flip. Why did he let him hit that? You better not do a
by
backflip.
random
Okay, I'll spot you, I guess.
factors from outside
No more, though.
of the
No
game.
more back. Oh, I dropped my hat.
Game.
Wait a minute. I mean, I guess if he pushed him, that could have been a very big problem. If you push somebody in the middle of a bet, yeah, you got to back up. Maybe it's a kung fu kick.
struggling to keep their confidence as the opposing fans shout insults and cheers for their opponent.
I've heard of this.
In the worst
the
cases,
crowd is so
these
loud
fans
that you
can
can't
outright
hear.
affect the outcome of the game. For this, we need look no further than the 1996 ALCS.
In right field, Tarasco going back to the
this
track.
one. Yeah,
to
this
the
one's
wall.
famous.
And what happens here?
But despite the fan interference, the right field umpire, Rich Garcia, calls it a home run.
Oh, man. He got it. He got it. He got the ball. Go get him. Why are you mad at me? He got the ball.
The right field
He got his finger. Actually, he has it.
Orioles fans still left wondering what could have been.
Dude, this is actually one of the most famous plays ever. This is insane.
One of the most annoying forms of finding out about a rule being broken comes from what we can call rule sharking. Players going out of their way to bait their opponent into breaking the rules on a technicality in order to win, or causing a fuss over a rule that many see as merely a formality.
This happened a lot in Brawl. There was a guy named Cheese who was known for doing this. He ended up becoming a lawyer.
Fred Merkel, who was on first base, seeing the game-winning run scored and the fans in dugout already charging onto the field in
He
celebration,
can't win.
did not fully advance to
Go to
second
home.
base,
Go to.
instead
Oh my
joining the
God.
celebration.
It's a Dead Rising moment. Oh
Cubs second
God.
baseman Johnny Evers, however,
Let
saw
him
an
end.
opportunity, taking the ball from the center fielder and tagging second base. He then went to the umpire to contend that because Merkel had not touched second base,
I'm
he
not
was
listening
out
to
at
this.
second,
This
and
is too
therefore the
confusing. I need
game-winning
pictures.
run did not count. The
I need
umpires
pictures.
agreed and declared the
Uh-oh, he pulled the boner because he didn't touch the second. Uh-oh, big boner on this one.
A Pokemon TCG Cup player allegedly ate a card from their opponent's deck, then called the judge over, accusing their opponent of having a deck that didn't match the one submitted.
Shall we? Bro, if I see that Charizard, if I see that shiny foil Charizard, I'm getting kind of hungry. Is that a water energy card?
This brings us into a psychological aspect of cheating, that many cheaters are players who are already good at their craft.
Yes.
Players
this
who
happens
feel
a
like
lot.
they fell just short of a big victory because
Yeah.
of some bad luck.
Well, also, because if you cheat and you're already, known, you have way more plausibility. You know what I mean?
The growth of speedrunning over the years has caused some players to resort to desperate measures in order to be the very best. From simple methods like taking 2 speedruns and splicing them together, to extreme methods like downloading mods for their games.
I like that jump. I love telling people the I like that jump story so much. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so there's a very difficult trick to do in 1,000 Year Door. It's like frame perfect, but it skips like hours of the game.
All right, here we are. I like that jump.
If you ever hear me say I like that jump on stream, this is why.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So you have to like count the frames here to get that second jump to get on the platform. Something like that.
No way.
It's apparently extremely rare.
No way.
The problem here is he had a visitor in chat. Apparently, this guy is the world record holder? Is that what it is? This guy is like a top 1,000-year tour speedrunner who was watching? Something did not seem right about that. I am accusing you of cheating, so I will analyze this later and conclude with more information. He's a top task guy. Dude, imagine the terror. He's a super 1,000-year tour labber. Imagine hitting this and he's in stream watching. I am accusing you of cheating. Didn't even think about it. Didn't even wait till the end of the run. Just, you're cheating.
Ask any streamer, and they will likely have a long list of players that are common stream snipers. Being able to see your opponent's hand in a card game gives you a huge advantage.
I stream sniped a lot of people in League of Legends, and it never worked for me. It didn't matter. I distinctly remember streams. I was streaming to like 30 people in the old League of Legends days, and I was stream sniping a Tristana player on stream and still lost. I was so annoyed. And that was before they hit the map. You could see the map, you could see everything, and we still got fucking rolled by their jungler. It was so stupid. I was like, dude, he's right here. I kept pinging it. I was like, here, 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 here. I'm watching. Here, here, here. Didn't matter. Like, I cheated. I didn't cheat in brackets. I rigged a lot of brackets back in the Brawl days, but like, and I still would. I was going to say, and I wouldn't do it now. I would not collude to rig a bracket. I would collude for money. What's the difference? Rigging a bracket is, hey, I'm going to lose to this guy, so I fight that guy in losers, and then we both win. Collusion is, we both got here anyway. I don't care about money. Let's both eat. Didn't Mewtwo King and ADHD get banned for that? Yep, because they were stupid about it. They could have hidden that. They can't stop you. What are TOs going to do? Follow you around? Split that shit in the hotel room. Who gives a shit? I'm not going to lie. I do this all the time at my local. Yeah, dude, if I'm good friends with a guy, I split the fucking money at Watch the Throne. We talked about it openly. I won the Nickelodeon bracket. I fought Max, who's very good at Nasby. He was the favorite to win. He had a sick cat that needed surgery, and there was a pop bonus in Nickelodeon, and I won the tournament. Imagine me being like, no, actually, that's my money.
In 2017, Chinese Taipei's global games team was disqualified for stream sniping. This was discovered because their live mics picked them up talking about mind control tech in their opponent's deck, being discarded off of tracking, and thus
Turn off
they
the
didn't
mic.
play around it.
What?
Something they shouldn't have known without seeing the choice happen from their opponent's side.
Why would they say that? Does he talk about the league one? There was once a league championship. I don't remember the tournament or whatever. I want to look it up. But the league event, they had everybody playing like this, but they had a big screen behind them showing the game. So players would just go, oh, he's at blue buff. They would literally turn around. There was no delay. They would just, it was at Worlds. It was a world championship, and they would just go. That is so fucking funny. Oh no, dude. Not multiple cheaters.
Alex Bertoncini was so notorious for cheating that upon reaching a top 8 Magic the Gathering tournament in 2018, his name was met with boos.
Dude, that's so cool. A guy that cheats at every tournament, but you have to catch him doing it? That's awesome. I love that guy.
And yet many of his opponents would swear that he never cheated, because Alex was so confident in how he cheated. One of his most infamous moments was in 2011.
Alternative win condition.
However, someone noticed that he had a copy of the card Cadaverous Bloom on his lap, and he received a match loss.
Oh, he had Cadaverous Bloom? MF playing Cad Bloom? On his lap, though. Bro stands up, 80 cadaverous blooms fall out. Oh no, my blooms!
He didn't go for any big cheats in his finals. Instead, we see small things, like suspicious shuffles, moving cards to the top of his deck.
Okay, bro, the ref is right there. If he doesn't catch it, fire him. Hit my theme song! What is this
Dante
version?
describes the lowest point of
What?
hell as being freezing cold, with the
Okay.
worst of the worst being frozen into a massive lake.
Uh-huh.
At the bottom for us is a scenario in which all competitive integrity is gone. Scenario in which skill doesn't matter.
More Hearthstone?
Everything is just a mess.
I did not expect that. This guy, he's clearly a Hearthstone player. He clearly knows his stuff. This guy would lose his mind if he saw the Street Fighter 6 cheaters. Wait a minute, I forgot about that. Did you guys see that Sajam clip? That shit is so funny. So these are two cheaters at the same time. They tech every throw and parry every hit. That's amazing. They're just really good, yeah. These are two very talented players. Maybe they just, they got really lucky with the timings. They're just talking shit back and forth. You are a fool. You're a mess. Obvious. It's just, oh my god, it's a movie, man. Bison is the same guy from this clip. He finally had the glorious idea to make his script check throws. Oh, he's jumping on grab. That's very funny. So if you just mash grab, why is he not breaking it on? Okay. That's amazing.
Here at the end of this video, and I finally get to talk about the entire reason that I actually made this video, which is
Okay.
to talk about this one subject only. Basically,
Okay.
I tricked you to watching an entire video just so I could talk about the Jungle Giants controversy of 2018.
Okay.
So, we can bring this niche deck.
Oh, it's more Hearthstone. He tricked me into watching a full video about Hearthstone and then at the end said, hey, I want you to know this Hearthstone story. Bro, I tricked you. He cheated me.
Plus-
The only thing I remember from Hearthstone was that fuck-ass Patches the Pirate. Isn't that from SpongeBob? I never played Hearthstone, but my friends played it, and they would always go, everyone, get in here. Because there's like a card where they keep spawning more cards. Everyone! They nerfed a deck after people were already locked in for a major tournament. I think it's so funny when a dev just drops a patch right before a big event. Like CEO, I think Mortal Kombat dropped a patch on like the Thursday before the Friday tournament. Nerfed to the point where it's not functional. Oh, they Velma'd it. Get over it, man. I never will. I'll never forgive them for that. I will never forgive them for that. And I'm only half joking. Like, I'm kind of joking by bringing it up, but I'm still so annoyed.
Because what happened was the 15 players who had submitted Quest Druid, they were allowed to change their lineups the day before the tournament. So,
Oh.
a lot of people had already posted their deck lists for.
Huh. So they were like, okay, if you have to use the non-functional deck, you're allowed to change, but that's it?
Like I said,
That's
the
kind of
deck
funny.
submission deadline was June 1st. It was now June 7th. There were 6 days of discussion and people looking at what was in the meta and what was on people's lineups.
I would be doing research.
Honestly, in my opinion, one of the stupidest things that I have seen a
That's pretty
game
funny.
dev do.
That's a good story. You didn't have to trick me, though. You could have just put that in there. You know what? Fine movie. I'll drop a like. And you know what? I'll even subscribe. True? Okay, Coney. So your Evo strats are do roids, freeze people's arms off, and hide cards in your lap. Show up with a heating lamp. Hey, do you want to play under this? No. How about you play player 2 side? Heat the cards.